Hi, parents. Kirk Jones, high school pastor, North Coast Fallbrook, with the weekend recap for December the 8th, I think, whatever yesterday was. In the middle of high school Q&A, so these are questions that your students are asking, and one of them was more or less, why do bad things happen to good people? So we addressed the problem of evil, and we talked for a long time. So I will try and break this down as quickly as I can. We talked about how evil is not so much a thing as it is the result of bad choices, poor decisions, damage, um, and it is a result of sin, and how um, God doesn't necessarily have to create evil. He creates good. He gives man free will. God defines himself as life, love, the source of all joy. And man, using his own free will, decides that he wants nothing to do with God. In effect, rebels against life, love, and joy. So, kind of on his own accord, chooses death, suffering, and hatred, more or less. So does that mean that because God created free will that he's ultimately responsible? Not any more than, loving parents would have children who choose to live their life the way that they decide to. And talking about how God gave us free will because he loves us and how he doesn't want us to be robots. And then we talked briefly about why do bad things happen to good people? And we have these assumptions that, one, who's to say that anyone's good? Jesus himself said that no one's good but God alone. Um, Two, we assume that all suffering is bad, and that's not necessarily the case. If you've ever met a spoiled brat before, you know that they've been protected from trials. Not to say that all suffering is good, but not all suffering is bad. And three, who's to say that we should know that we should be able to fully understand who God is? And then I wrapped up by saying the problem of evil was not created by God, but the solution to evil was created by God, and gave the students who didn't have a relationship with God to do so. So you can pick their brains if you'd like, ask them what they think, and I will see you next week.